This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Look at him. Majestic. Oh, okay, guess we're done looking. Hello, everyone! Kirby Volt here, but you can call me KV. I'm waving my hand right now. You can't see that, but I just wanted you to know that because I started waving for some reason as I started this log off. Welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. In the last log, we did a bunch of turning around. I don't know what it was for. We set out to the place in the thing. I'm being very good at this right now. You see the clothes they're wearing? Well, we need to go get them so we could open up the thundercloud area that's hanging over the Farron wetlands, so that we can go there to begin the mystery of the fifth sage. And Taro left because he wanted to come back here because I'm pretty sure he and Pai have a thing going on, if I'm gonna be real. Who knows? And Caleb was left to find more discoveries. Good for it. Why don't don't take out. Oh no, pass me. I understand. Actually, wait. No, actually, no. This could work. This could work. You know what? No, this could work. Okay, this guy needs to get out of the way, but this could work. You, sir? Sir. Thank you. On today's log, you would think naturally we're going to go to where the stuff is. And no. I checked things and we're oh my golly. Okay, well, they're a bit too heavy, unfortunately, which is a shame, because that would have been nice, because basically that would have ended the problem of, oh, we're going to crash, and we just be like, and then we just fly down, and then we roll on the ground, and I was like, nah, it's not going to be the case, and I was like, dang it. Oh, well. Remember, I gotta give myself some room. This isn't the perfect design everyone else is using, but it's my design, and I like it better. So I need to just get with the program and figure out how to make it work properly instead of being... Well, I'll figure it out. I mean, I did, because I keep using it, so I obviously figure it out. But yeah, you probably saw the thumbnail of this log. You probably are wondering what the heck the title means. As I'm recording this right now, I have no idea what either of those things are going to be, but I know we do not go to that thundercloud, unless I'm completely incorrect, in which case then me, if for like 10 minutes from now, will correct me, who will become past me, but not the same past me, who's currently playing the game. Well, no, they're not currently, because that was in the past, but I guess from their perspective at that time, it was current, which is how time works. So, it's not currently now, but it was currently at some other point. Yeah. That made sense somewhere, but probably not many places. I have a lot of pins in the map, and I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be traveling out to all those pins to kind of see what there is to see. More to do than ever's been done and all that stuff. I mean, actually, we've done quite a lot, so there's not more to do. Like, if this is the very beginning of the game, I could say that, but not right now. Now, we've done, like, I mean, we've done a lot. No, come back. I don't have the resources. Well, no, I do have the resources to replace you. But currently on me, that means I have to warp back somewhere and then obtain said resources. Okay, we're on a bad incline. Bad incline. Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Still a bad incline. It's gonna work. No, I will not use the bike design that everyone else was using. We already used that, like, a few times. I don't like it. What? I know I didn't build it the proper way, but I like mine better because it looks cooler to me. Just making a bike and having one fan be... I like the symmetry of this, even though I definitely did not build it completely symmetrical. I like the concept of it. Maybe I'm just, like, in the back of my mind still from when I was a kid in 1999 and going, like, yeah, pod racing. And, like, the fans in that orientation reminds me of that. I don't know why I would be excited about that, because I barely remember anything that happens in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, because I don't remember watching it. But I know I did, because I don't think I saw it in theaters. Maybe I did? I don't think I did. I don't think I did, but I could have, which is unfortunate, because I'm actually pretty good at keeping track of most of my childhood memories, which is great, except I need to be keeping track of more of my recent memories, like what I was trying to do when I was recording this, which, actually, I mean, I can deduce from just watching it. Being fair, though, a lot of the childhood memories that I can remember very vividly, I remember them because they were recorded on VHS tapes that someone had, like, a camcorder or whatever and was just, like, recording them. And then as a older kid slash tween slash young teen, I just watched all those videos again. And so I've retained a lot of information that I probably wouldn't retain if I hadn't had, like, another physical medium to watch it through. So, like, by the time we're done with all these logs, I'll have even better appreciation for Tears of the Kingdom than my initial playthrough. And I'll probably remember things even more compared to Breath of the Wild when I go to play Tears of the Kingdom for the second time. I think we've been there. I think we've been there. Yeah, we're going to the tower because it's like, oh, it's probably easier to just go up there in the tower, which, fair, but also, I think we've been to where this pin is. Oh, so Caleb's tent's right here. Say hi, Caleb. What? Good enough. You want my thing? I can give you my thing. I can make a new one. You can use my thing. I mean, you're kind of a butt, but I'll help you. Yeah. Take my thing. Here you go. Oh, I'm not going to give it to him. I'm rude. There we go. Okay, I think I realized that purple pin was not a pin I really needed to do. Oh, maybe we are going to the thing. Remember I said it like 10 minutes later? I'll prove myself wrong. Maybe that's happening right now. I looked ahead and I don't remember seeing that we solved any of those Sky Islands today, but you can only see so much from just previewing things very quickly. Why are we going back down here? Like, what? Just, yeah, why not go up? Oh, because it looks cool. You know what? That's fair. It does look cool. You know what's not cool? When you start slouching in your chair. Ugh, not good for your back. Oh, I was slouching in my chair. Like, I don't know what's about me, but with chair... Oh, we're looking for things. Oh! Did I want to kill this guy? because I will. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Wasn't even... Man, my goodness. Thanks, Ganondorf, for giving me your bow that, like, destroys everything. But yeah, when I'm in the chair, like, if I'm in there for... Or if I'm just sitting, like, in some kind of thing that has a back side to it, eventually, I try to get myself comfortable to keep my back up straight. Ow! I mean, these clothes aren't upgraded that much. And just a note to future me, that ow was a little delayed, because I know we've been kind of trying to use that as a way to tell when things are happening. Oh, I guess just one more powerful thing on the sword. That's fair. I'll try to go put my back kind of really, like, squeezed against the back side, the back support of the chair or seat I'm in. And eventually, if I'm just kind of sitting there and just kind of not paying attention, I eventually just kind of like start slowly sliding my rear further to the front of the chair. So now it's like, oh yeah, that's nice and relaxing. And then it's like, wait a minute, no, that's hurting my back. What am I doing? Granted, I should get a better chair, and I know I have been definitely slacking on that because this chair I've had for the last 2 years is absolutely garbage, and I should not be using it as a chair, but it's the chair I have. Why are the Yiga here? And there have been many things going on that have been busy, and also I have tried to get like 3 different chairs because folks living with me are just like, hey man, you should get a new chair. That one you've been using is, at the time, it would have been like 17 years old. But it was still a nice chair. You know, nothing was like particularly wrong with it. It was a bit bulky and it took up a bit more space, but it had this nice kind of it wasn't denim, but it had the appearance of it. I hate denim, so I actually wouldn't have liked it if it was. But it was this nice blue soft chair with a lot of cushiness to it, and it was just like, yeah, and it had decent back support. And yeah, it was getting on in years. Oh, well, you know, you just leave it here, and you're not gonna eat it. I mean, I just got rid of your friends. I don't know what you're thinking, because, like, I just beat them up. This isn't gonna end well for you. But yeah. Some events are going on, and the tail end of 2021, beginning of 2022, that meant I was living in a different space for a temporary amount of time, and during that time, a lot of stuff had to be gotten rid of, and one of the things that went was my old chair. And when we came back, it was like, oh yeah, you kind of need a chair for your desk. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. And we had tried to get replacement chairs, first off. Like, there's these ergonomic chairs that seem like they would be the best, but we tried 2 different ones, and they both have the same problem, in which it's so dumb. And sorry, like, I know we're doing things, but I want to explain this because this is important to me. You know, it's probably not important to you, but it's important to me. Are you gonna try to find the cave we couldn't find this all the time we were here? That's fine. Go find it. So, these chairs, they came in. It came in 2 parts. The actual seat and the backrest, and like you had to screw in the wheels and stuff on the bottom part because that's considered part of the seat. But the backrest, oh, well, how the heck did I miss this? It's kind of hidden. The backrest, how you attached it was just you put it into this hole on the seats, and then that's it. And like, there was like a little knob to tighten it, but it wasn't like, it didn't actually tighten it. It was like it was trying to hold itself together by air pressure alone. And so The problem with this is that if you use it for too long, aka a week, the air pressure would give out because you can't tighten anymore than already has been tightened, so it just no longer held the backrests. So the backrest would just slide all the way down into the ground. And I was just like, this is stupid. Who made this? This is a terrible chair. But when we were looking at like other ergonomic chairs to do at that time, like all of them used that same design. And I was just like, we need to get one that like doesn't have this stupid two-part thing. Like the backrest should already be attached to the seats. It shouldn't be that it's in two parts. Like it should be attached to the seat so we know it's secure, and then the actual construction of the chair is just putting on the stand and the wheels and stuff. But it was like, oh, but those like were either hard to come by or something else. Like I don't know why we didn't do that. But I think also the problem with that point is that we had gotten those two chairs from looking online, and I think my moral of the story was I don't trust doing that for chairs. I need to go actually physically sit in chairs. And I also don't like to go shopping that often, especially in real life. So that's a me problem. Oh, I guess Fuse has been used on that. My bad! What are you planning, me? I don't know what I'm planning. It's kind of scaring me, to be honest. But yeah, if you know any good chairs out there, ergonomic chairs that are really good for back support, and the back piece won't, like, freaking break on you... Are you... Okay, no, you have a name. Hey, buddy. I don't... Okay, well, you're not a Yiga, but I also... Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that. Yeah, I need to get a good chair. I'm like, I don't even know what a good chair should be. I should probably just be hop on a Discord call sometime with some friends. Just be like, hey, what do you use for chairs? I need one that is not crappy and will not break on me. And also, those gamer chairs seem not comfortable to me. I mean, this chair I'm using right now isn't too bad, but it's solid wood. So it is definitely... It's definitely a chair that you're meant to sit in for like a little bit, but not like a chair you sit in all day. About that. But Coblins and singular Moblin... Actually, you know what? Never mind. This Bloopy knows where the chairs are. Please take me. Hey! That was really close to my face, you know? Oh, that was Sidon? Pagos, Woods Excavation Site. Yeah, where they made the current chair I have. Oh. That took it a while to register that. That's why I was trying to pick up the Bright Bloom seeds. Oh, hey, look, the Bubbulfrogs there. Alright, so we need to make a thingy. Is this what we need? I don't know if that's what we need to do. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Like, I keep hearing like a thing. Oh. I think I know what's going on, But heck if I know what they actually intended you to do. No, that seems right. Because that one's reacting. Okay. I guess that's what you needed to do? Well, confusing. Alright, well, that's not too shabby. I want to know what the original intention was to do there, because that's definitely not what they wanted you to do. I'm pretty dang sure. Hey, Bubbulfrog, how I get over there? I want to come and give you a hug. Also steal your gem. Maybe end your life, but it's probably temporary. I'm sure you'll be back later. I'm not like doing it maliciously or anything. I'm just helping out a guy who seems pretty legit. Don't judge him by appearances. He's very passionate about his passions. So I'm sure it's fine to help. I just I need your booble. Your booble gem. Well, that's a... Ooh, I didn't realize like how cool it looks when you look at it up close. Well, I got it! Next phase of the plan. There's probably something I'm missing. I'm trying to recall, I actually think we just kind of leave that there, and I forget about it for a bit. Because I don't think I actually figure out how to get over there in this log. Like, is it related to these? No, the door's still open. Like, does that window gate go down? It doesn't. You know, just like, is there anything... There's lizards here. Do they hold a secret? Because if you can see, when you're looking through that gated window, there is like a little underside by the Bubbulfrog that looks like you have to go down somewhere to get back up there. The heck if I know. Sky shroom. It came from the sky. Good for it. Is there a Korok here? No. Yahana. Ooh. Big yawn. Well, KV, you yawn a lot in your videos. Yes I do. I'm sorry. They will still happen, though, because that is just kind of a natural thing of life, and also because I'm like, I want to do everything! And then, this is another cave? How many little caves are... Oh my goodness. Okay, well this is an easy fix. Oh, I mean everything is. I want to constantly be doing something. If I'm not doing something, it's not worthwhile. And then I eventually go, oh, well, here comes a crash, and then I take a nap. Well, we got the large zone I charge. I can just keep on. Oh no, it stopped. That's too bad. Right about now, because I'm recording this on a Friday night, is when the crash would have happened. Because it's been a long work week, I've been doing other stuff, getting videos uploaded, working on editing things, and then I just be like, okay, I want to play video games. And then I just go, I'll lay down for like 30 minutes. 2 hours later. Well, I guess I needed that nap. I am one of those people that's kind of like, man, sleeping feels like I'm wasting time, but I also understand that it's like extremely important too. But it is kind of hard to shake that feeling of just like, man, I wish I could just not have to sleep, just function without sleep. Well, most of the time. There are times where I definitely do want to sleep. And they're not completely being related to being tired, but it is nice just to lay down. It's nice and comfy. And that guy's a jerk. No, get out of here. There it is. I was almost about to get mad about them not having a tail, and I was like, well, that's not Lizalfos. Get some nice fireflies. Oh, goodness. I love the fireflies in this game. They look so cool. And they really add to the environments at nighttime. Of course, don't do that, because then you will scare them all away. And you need to walk slowly to also not scare them away. Did we go in this? Yeah, we did. It's already marked on the map. Is this where Bubbulfrog? Yeah. It's like, maybe one of these other oh. Maybe you just look a little to like a different spot, you'll find something. So here's the question. Did that Bubbulfrog... Did I... Well, we don't see the window from here. Do we? I don't think we see the window from here. Oh, no, we do. Okay, so I'm misremembering this a little bit, which is good. It's good to see this and now kind of see what happens. I am now panicking that I have despawned a Booble Gem because I shot the frog through the window, didn't know how to get over here, left, went somewhere else, and now the gem's not here. Did KV break the game? More coming soon to whenever we find out if I did or not, because we don't find out in this log, I'm pretty sure. So this is like... So this is me just being like, well, dang it, this is like one of the quests I was trying to finish. I was trying to get all the Booble Gems, the clothing, the Sage's Will, etc. Like, I wasn't going to do any of these if going to Hyrule Castle back a few logs ago was actually the end game. But now that I know it's not the end game, it's been kind of like, okay, cool. I know where the next story path is. Let's do some other things to see if I can do them. And now the fear is, well, now I won't be able to complete the things I wanted to complete. I want to get all the Booble Gems, dang it. I mean, we're tracking the Bubbulfrog, and there's no Bubbulfrog in there, so it just feels like... Excuse me, I had to take this. Well, that's a really cool picture, but now I need... Also, sorry, I had, like... A phone call came, and then I was like, oh, I gotta take this, and then I was like, And as it is right now, we're in the last couple of logs to this entire... I mean, not, like, completely... You go away! I mean, like, I'd like you to, like, go away, and not just run away from me, but... Okay. Sure, that works, too. As it is, the last log I had to do major edits on. I guess let's do major edits on this one, too. I have some time coming up where I'm just going to blitz through as many of these as possible because we're going to end this by the end of 2024. Speaking of 2024, Echoes of Wisdom. I beat it. It was good. It is... The past few days on Blue Sky, I posted, as part of my daily music postings, like, my two really good songs from the games I consider my top number 5 Zelda game. My top 4 is already solidified, but the number 5 slot is up for grabs, and so it's currently a 3-way tie between A Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, and Echoes of Wisdom. And each of them kind of has a slight edge on the other in certain departments. Like Triforce Heroes and Echoes of Wisdom, phenomenal soundtracks. They're all completely original that don't rely on many. What the butt is that? Oh, there's treasure chests right there. Okay, treasure chests. You know, they don't rely on past music. Ow! Hit it with the foot. They don't rely on past music because The Link Between Worlds, being a sequel to A Link to the Past, uses a lot of similar music, obviously redone. It sounds amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of music that we've heard before. And that's kind of what I've like really enjoyed about Echoes of Wisdom, is it's just like, oh, this is all like original music. Like I thought they were gonna like borrow heavily from other stuff. Nope. Like they do, but they do in kind of interesting ways. Won't say too much on that because I want people to play Echoes of Wisdom. Good game. But yeah. And I mean, both Echoes of Wisdom and Link Between Worlds have something over Triforce Heroes, and that's Triforce Heroes is not as much of a fun game to play by yourself. You do need to play with other people, but hot dang is it such a good experience when you play it with other people. I love that game's multiplayer game. It is a fantastic multiplayer game. Yes, it's a bit hard to sell because you need to get 3 people that all have a 3DS and the game, and now need to find some way to play the game online that is totally legit and legal, and I am not going to get in trouble with Nintendo, but I'm not saying that there isn't a way that you could probably play it online, maybe, that is probably legal, yes. But that's the way to experience Triforce Heroes. I mean, you can also play it locally, so there's that. I like the character designs in Triforce Heroes and A Link Between Worlds better than A Link Between Worlds. I don't know, like, the Link Between Worlds style is not bad. It just doesn't translate as well to the in-game models. Like, the artwork for Link Between Worlds, like, if you see the official artwork, looks phenomenal. But it doesn't translate as well. On the contrast, though, the actual artwork for Echoes of Wisdom is just the same as the 3D models they use in game. And I get it, but it'd be kind of cool if we had like more official art that kind of showed like a better interpretation of what they would look like if they weren't restricted to the form that they were going for in that game, which is part of the charm, don't get me wrong. But I think both Link Between Worlds kind of but Triforce Heroes really shows that you can still get the same kind of feeling out of that's you're gonna get shocked, dude. What'd I tell you? You're gonna get shocked, and you did. Yep. It's raining out right now. You know this. Meh meh meh. Meh meh meh. Why are we fighting these guys? Just because we can, I guess. Alright, well, we got stuff. Good for us. But yeah, the art style of Triforce Heroes, which is using the similar style to Wind Waker and Spirit Tracks and all that, really works for the in-game models in that particular game. And I think it translates extremely well. But yeah, you may be wondering, so if I eventually pick one, the other two become number 6 and 7. And that's where you're wrong. They become number 7 and 8, because the number 6 slot is already reserved for Breath of the Wild. You may be thinking, well, wait, how does that work? First off, my mind is an enigma, and sometimes I don't even know how I think, which is a problem. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. But also, I recognize that, like, at one point, Breath of the Wild was my favorite Zelda game. And while I put Tears now in the place it used to be, that doesn't negate Breath of the Wild from still being as great as it was. But I'm not going to go, number 1, Tears, number 2, Breath of the Wild. That seems silly. I like legacy-wise, I kind of prefer the other games I have number 3, 4, 3, and 2 spots right now. And I want to have a top 5 that's basically games that are not super related to each other. Like, for example, if I was to say Majora's Mask was my favorite Zelda game, and my number 1 like spot of like ranking them, I would not have Ocarina in the top 5 because Majora's Mask is already number 1. And so Ocarina would then probably go in the number 6 spot. Like that, okay? It's like that. I hope this makes sense. It probably doesn't, but it does to me, and that's what's important in informing my opinion on this matter. But right now, I think I am leaning towards Echoes being in that number 5 spot. I hate to say it, but I think Triforce Heroes would be 7, and then A Link Between Worlds 8. And that's nothing against A Link Between Worlds, because it is a much better single-player game than Triforce Heroes. But part of it is also just the experience of it. And a good reason as to why Tears of the Kingdom keeps being a great experience is that doing these logs is part of that experience, and it also makes me really happy and makes me really enjoy the game in general, and just kind of the entire series. So definitely feel that love here. And the experience I had with Triforce Heroes, got to do a co-op Let's Play with a friend that I hadn't done stuff with in a while. Met a new friend through that who I've been doing a lot of stuff with since then, and I'm really fortunate for that, and I love doing projects with them and the other kind of group of cast members, shall we say, that we have for the projects I do on their channel. And it's just, it has a major impact, and I just really had fun playing the game. And I was going back and checking all the music. I completely forgot that there was this fortress stage, and I was like, man, I remember this music. Like, it's not a music I come back to that often, but like, this is really good. And like, there's a lot of detail in the game. It's just, But because of the caveat that it needs to be multiplayer for it to be as best as it can be, I don't think number 5 would fit it. Echoes of Wisdom, however, is an extremely charming, fun game. Not too hard to 100%, so it feels kind of like a nice like throwback to back the days when Zelda games weren't crazy massive, which seems kind of hilarious in hindsight, because it definitely uses features that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have that make it still kind of have that feeling of being kind of crazy massive, but it's not when you get down to actually playing the whole thing, and it's just, Also, they changed up some of the lore, and I like that they did that because it is a legend. Legends don't always mean the exact same story, and I like that. I won't say what specifically, because again, still fairly new game, and it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. How have I not been here? I thought I've been here. Have I not been here? No, we got the chest here. I've been here. I don't know why we came here. But I think that's something, like, it's why I am not someone who, like, cares about the official Zelda timeline. Like, we know there are certain games that need to be related to others, but that's it. Like, the first Zelda and the second Zelda could be completely removed from the timeline, and nothing would be lost. They could be in their own other parallel dimension where something else is going on. Do we not? We don't have the Bubbulfrog here. Is that? Yeah, that must be the deal. Okay. Because when it comes down to it, like, what legend or what myth do you prefer? Like, think about all of the Greek and Roman gods. There are different interpretations of how those particular myths play out. You may say, well, here's the most common interpretation of it, but that doesn't mean it's de facto the truest one. And that's the cool thing about stories, is that they don't have to always stick to a strict narrative. It's nice when they do, and I understand that, and that is a nice thing to have. But when your series is literally called The Legend of Zelda, I think you can stretch some things there. I did it again. I slid down in my chair. I don't even know. I was talking about how much is like... Oh, yeah, because Echoes of Wisdom did some things, and I don't think it's a problem. And I don't think it should be a problem. I don't know where this Bubbulfrog is. It's apparently right above me. Who knows where? Not there, because it's not inside, and it would be... So I was way off on what I thought we were doing for this log. I thought we were going to all those pins, and then I thought that we were going to maybe try to go to the Thunder Scott Islands, because based on what I was when I was moving. And no, this was just find Bubbulfrogs, I guess. Just find caves and Bubbulfrogs. Who cares? Okay, this should not bring me outside. Should not bring me... Well, gosh darn it. I do like that noise. That noise is kind of... And now, if I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. My top 4 Zeldas. Number 4, Spirit Tracks. Number 3, Link's Awakening. Which version? All versions. They all tell the same basic story. They're all good in their own rights. They all have the same basic music. The Switch version is definitely the most superior of them, I would say, at this point. But, all of them are good. Play whichever one you prefer. Number 2 is Wind Waker, because I like pirates, and I like sailing, and I like adventure, and that game is just perfect for that. And of course, number 1 is the game we're playing right now, Tears of the Kingdom, as I sit in this weird cave and wonder, where the heck is the Bubbulfrog? And it is something that I kind of noticed is that I really like this exploration aspect of games now. I don't know why I started to kind of get into it now as opposed to beforehand, because again, I've played stuff like Skyrim and I just couldn't get into that. And maybe it's just something to do with aesthetic. Maybe I just don't like Skyrim's aesthetic. That's perfectly fair. Doesn't mean Skyrim's a bad game. Just not for me. I bring this up because I've been playing so much Genshin again. And I'm just like, why do I click with Genshin, but there's the other MIG one that they made recently, which is Zenless Zone Zero, and I just I don't click with that one. And it's not a bad game, I mean, besides the stuff about Hoyo in general, but I know that firsthand. But it's just it doesn't appeal to me as much. I'm just why is that? And I'm playing Genshin, I'm just it's the exploration. That's it. Combat I can take or leave. Exploration's forever, man. It's why I like platforming games. It's why I like, It's why I don't play a lot of fighting games. It's why, as much as people have apparently kind of changed their opinion on it now, Subspace Emissary is still the best story mode Smash has ever had. Because it's actually an exploration-based platformer that uses the fighting characters that are from a platform fighter, and when you think about it, it's just a platformer that happens to be a fighter. When you think about it, Smash Bros. Isn't really a fighting game. It's a platformer game that just happens to be hey, what if instead of going through stages, there is just a single stage and all the characters can congregate there and they beat each other up? I don't think that this little ear... It looks like an ear for some reason in her ear. I don't. This doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere past me. Okay, well, we are trying our best to find this Bubbulfrog. We are giving up on trying to find this Bubbulfrog. Unless there's like a thing on the top here that can let us go back down there. I mean, maybe. I doubt it. And I mean, it is weird, because now I'm thinking about, cause, like, this music, I was like, ah, yeah, that, like, the music just felt like a refreshing breeze after coming out of the cave, for some reason. Like, I felt like a refreshing breeze come over myself as we got out of the cave after hearing that music, like, oh, yeah. But then it also reminded me, that music reminds me of the Sand Kingdom's music when you're out exploring the desert at night in Super Mario Odyssey. Now, I didn't like that kingdom. It's the biggest kingdom in the game and has the most moons. So you'd think, based on everything I just said about, wow, I love exploration, it would apply to that. And apparently not. I didn't like the Sand Kingdom that much. It wasn't bad. Just, I thought all the other kingdoms were much more interesting. Well, except the Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom sucks. That's because that sounds like a really cool premise. And they did nothing with it because it's just for a boss fight. I want to go to the Cloud Kingdom. Super Mario Odyssey 2, when? Come on. Chop chop, I want Super Mario Odyssey 2, please. Thank you. I mean, I'll take... What? Why are there rocks here? Hello? I can't pick them up. Hello? What the... No, please, take your time with games. I'll wait. I'm patient. Usually. Yeah, why are those, like... Why are there rocks on those ledges? We don't know. We just don't know. Alright. Alright. We're not gonna find... Well... As it is. We're out of time for this log. We'll figure out the mystery of the Bubble next time. Maybe. Probably. Yeah. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. You can follow me over on other socials too. If you'd like to see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom, much other other games available on Nintendo Switch, play them, because they're great. But most importantly, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. Until then, ciao.